switched it to cruise control. Let's have a nice little relaxing drive down in the rain.
Any thoughts on the Rake walls?
It's a bit dangerous today. Going to be quite poor visibility, very slippy rocks. So there's a few parts where you have to like reach for the next foot or handhold. So they could be a little bit dangerous those bits. Hopefully we should come down to the pub okay.
There's nothing wrong with it. Just heading up the M6. Weather's still looking pretty awful. Absolutely lashing it down, although it's clearing a bit now, isn't it? Cloud base is starting to rise, so
it's looking a bit brighter north here compared to where we were.
Priorities at the moment are getting a table in the apple pie bakery to get something to eat. So
dirty sausage.
Yeah, paying £6.85 for one sausage and a bar. Well, that's what you've got to do, isn't it, Ross?
It is. I'm just a bit of a bum and get a coffee and some toast with jam.
The world's most serious man, Walshy. You'll see a lot more of this throughout the coming film, basically over the course of today. There's no person on the entire planet as serious and set in the ways and habits as Michael Walsh. Oh, there you go. Pulling into Ambleside now. Feeling hungry. Gonna head to the apple pie for something to eat. It's normally very busy. However, kids are back at school now, so it should be a little bit quieter than last time. Last couple of times we've come, it's been absolutely rammed. What are you going to get, Walsh?
Some toast, butter and jam.
Play it safe. As you can see, weather still grim, overcast, grey, constant rain. You get in first, good.
Marmalade. Okay. Anything else?
That's
no,
it.
thanks.
Okay. So 2 large Americanos, English breakfast with scrambled eggs,
Yep.
2 slices of white toast with marmalade.
Yes, mate. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One of you, Walsh. One of you.
There we go.
Cheers, mate. What do you think about that? Why are you ordering then as though like you were in Spain or something? Doing? Yeah.
Right.
Toast? Yes. What are you doing? A large Americano? Yeah.
That's just bridging the language barrier.
Here we are, just in the apple pie, 5 to 9. Getting the trademark.
Already cooked from the night before, heated up big one.
Now, look, weather still pretty abysmal really, but again, we're not too bothered. Only downside is setting up the tent in the rain, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just have to see how we get on there.
Just got to do it really
fine.
quick. Just military operation. Just
Stand by for an update on the breakfast.
perfect car, probably that.
Right, well, status update. Fully fed and watered. Breakfast at the apple pie, nice. Well, okay, reheated, wasn't it?
I think
Reheated
so, yeah.
English breakfast.
Comes out too quick, really, for
£6.55 for a sausage, 1 rasher of bacon, beans, a soggy tomato, and a burnt sausage. It was alright though, wasn't it?
I had some cold toast, some marmalade on, and I made sure that the lad knew exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, very good.
In case he didn't understand me, but his English was excellent.
And for the climb. Just stocked up on some essentials. Gone for a Cornish pasty, an apple pie bakery Cornish pasty, which weighs about half a kilo. So I've got that. Some bits and bobs from Tesco. Gone for the classic Kendal mint cake, just to keep the energy reserves up, and a bottle of Theakston's Old Peculiar for when we get to the top of Jack's Rake. There's a bit of a celebratory beer on the top for the lunch spot. Well, we could have that before we climb up it, really, depending on what you really think. But it's 5.2%, so it's probably not the best thing for it.
5.6 I think it is.
Yeah, and the good thing is the rain's stopping, the weather's clearing up, and everything is looking well. Have you gone the wrong way? You've gone the wrong way, you whopper. Yeah. Well, Fulsy's gone the wrong way. So yeah. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, just turn in here. You need to go to Langdale. Yeah. So he's gone the wrong way. So we're just turning around in someone's driveway now, and heading off to the National Trust campsite in Great Langdale.
Needs sat nav, you see.
A regular place. We haven't been there actually now for about a year. It's normally quite busy during school holidays, but that's obviously doesn't matter now. So it's going to be quite quiet. So yes, we'll get back as we're putting the tent up. What's going on? What are you talking about?
It's letting the bus pass.
What's he saying hold on for? We're not parking here.
So we've
Just been told to hold on for nothing. We're not even parking here. What are you doing?
We're only going on to the campsite.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, have a good day.
Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, fine. Yeah.
We could have just driven past the whole
thanks for that. I don't want to park in a grass field. So look, now there's a bus in front of us. What are your thoughts on that? What just happened there was?
Disgraceful. We could have just like drove past like the bus did, but because we was like standing in the road, we thought we couldn't. Bloody hell.
Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm not. I'm driving on a road, so get out my way.
Line up saying like.
Well, folks, we've just, as you know, as you're aware, we just had quite a stressful situation with a marshal in the middle of the road. But we're just going to forget about that, put all that behind us, and we're about to pull into the campsite. So fingers crossed, it's nice and quiet, and there's no further hiccups. We've just paid our fees. What did it cost? 19 quid. 2-man tent in the car for one night. It's not too bad.
Nice breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, there's a half marathon on, so that's what all that rigmarole was down the road there. And we've just been told there's a folk festival on at the old dungeon Ghyll, which is good, isn't there? So there should be some live music. You never know, Taffy Thomas might turn up and make an appearance. Tell us about the hullet on the coat. So let's go and pitch in the rain. It's absolutely lashing it down. Just found the driest pitch on the campsite, slightly raised area. And if you can make that out there. Crack on, Welsh. Rivers are in full flow. Obviously, a lot of runoff off the hills.
Be great canoeing today.
Rapids.
Go at pace. The barbie like so we can get to the pub. And get a pew.
And cracking views there. Clouds starting to lift.
Bit of brightness.
Fingers crossed. State of the road. Bit grim in it was.
Bit of brightness
it's
from the
looking
west,
good.
I think.
Here's another car. Right, Welsh, it's the update.
So just walked past the finish line for the half marathon. It's a lovely day for it. You can see the runners getting ready. The starters just warming up. Seeing a few nice stretches and a few leg jogs going on. We're just approaching the start of our walk.
Stickle Ghyll's boiling away.
So get some good waterfall shots. See the outdoor runners here. It's a good challenge.
Bit of force behind it, Walsh.
Let's look at that. It's like you've even got the mist coming off it. It's got powerful. Let's look at the Magdal Falls. Right.
Oh, Walsh. Fuck that off. Go on. Just get on with it. Go on. Come on, Walsh, mate. Don't jump. Break your ankle. Walsh is struggling a bit here. Fucking hell, lad. We're about 3/4 of the way up Stickle Ghyll. Started raining again, but
Wind's picked up a little bit. Great news back down to the valley. You can see how much it's rained overnight and today.
yeah, we get up to Stickle Town and then get the first views of Pavey Arc and see the route that we're taking, Jack's Rake. Right, the normal route's flooded. I'll just give you a little idea of the path. We'd normally cross there and take the path on the opposite side of Stickle Ghyll, but we're going to have to try and pick our way up this little bit of a scramble. Come up with an alternative. Do you reckon, Walsh?
No, because the path if we take this path, you know, it's not a proper path, is it? So like we'll have a bit of a dangerous scramble, you know, no marked path. So
Well, let's just see what happens. Fucking hell. You're struggling here, Walsh.
let's go up, don't we?
Think so, yeah. Climb up and out of danger. we come out on Stickle Tarn. Views pretty limited with the low cloud. Pavey arcs out there in the gloom. There's a diagonal sort of traverse up the face of that cliff called Pavey Arc, which is the famous Jack's Rake Scramble. Conditions aren't too bad. It's a bit wet underfoot, so the rocks might be a little bit slippy, but you know, as long as you're sensible, you take your time, you've got the right kit, you'll be alright. The main thing is trying to pick out the start, but you just about see it over there in the murk, so we'll make our way round Stickle Tarn and get to the base of the scramble and then see if the views improve. Hopefully the cloud base is going to lift. Let's get it done. A little bit wet. Okay folks, it's the start of Jack's Rake. It looks pretty intimidating in the cloud really. You can probably just about pick up the start of it. It's a diagonal line just over there, about where my finger is. There's another family attempting it here, so what your thoughts, Walt?
Looks pretty horrendous at the minute. From here it's really steep. It's in cloud, so it's quite difficult.
Good fun though. We're going to have a little pasty, some food before we start, but yeah, should be fun. Another view up the imposing cliff from here. It actually does look pretty horrendous.
How do we get up it again?
Just go up there.
I know, but
The scrambles
last
pick
time,
you out the cliff face.
last time it was tough going, wasn't it? But
Here we go. It's the start of Jack's Rake. Imposing, intimidating face of Pavey Arc in the murk. Here we are at the foot of Jack's Rake. Looking like some good fun, isn't it, Walsh? Just going to grab something to eat. Just here, get the energy up, and then upwards into the clouds. You can just about make out the ash tree just on the outcrop there, and we've had a few funny looks, haven't we, from fellow walkers when we point out what we're doing, but it's not actually as bad as it looks, is it?
got a bit of a nervous stomach. Just eating my lunch a little bit quicker than trying to get it down me in anticipation of what lies ahead.
Nice pasty here from the apple pie. There's no one else on here, is there?
Nope.
No one else doing it today. Okay, here we go. Ascent to Jack's Rake. In the mist and in the rain. Yeah. Here we go. bit of space, Walsh, just in case there's any slippage. What's that? So we're heading up to the ashtray, as you can see. There's a few more people now. It's nice and interesting with the water, but just maintaining 3 points of contact. Some loose rock here, as you can see. Extremely wet underfoot and pretty treacherous conditions all in all. There's a bit of bridging going on here with the Welsh Meist. More happy here, Welsh. Onwards and upwards. You don't want to fall off there, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Just trying to find some decent handholds. This is a good adrenaline boost, this Welsh, isn't it? Just wait there. What's that, Welsh? Yeah. I don't know whether we were to take it that way or that way. I don't know, Welsh, I'm just concentrating up this little bit. Just wait in that crevice for a bit. Crevice. Crack.
You this way. Through there.
Let's just get up here. I know, just wait there. I don't know what, you can't see, you can just see your back. I can't see you, mate. You're just going to have to make a decision. Getting too old for this shit. Hey. I think me 2 kids are taking this kind of stuff out of the equation. That is vertigo. Fucking hell. Just wait. It's the bad step. I don't know, Welsh. Doesn't matter, we're not getting down the fucking now, are we? No, you just got to stay into the rock. That's it. Shit. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. Fucking hell, I'm struggling here, Welsh. We're stuck at a cliff face now, Welsh. Be careful here. Sheer drops over there. This. So you've got to watch yourself, Welsh. Fucking hell. Sorry for the language.
Stay right. Do that.
Just let me concentrate, Mike.
What?
Just let me concentrate here. This is awkward as hell. Wait till I'm clear of this wash, yeah? That's awkward as fuck. Again, sorry for the language. The old breathing rates up. Not ashamed of that. Yeah. The only good thing is that handle, which is quite reassuring that you can get a grip on. Yeah. Yeah. And wrap your arm around it. That's I'd say that's the most difficult one so far. Yeah. You've gone. Your momentum will just carry you. Here we go again. Pitch number 3. Watch out, Welsh. Some loose stuff here. Yeah. Another technical section. I think before we step, it's very wet, very slippy. You've got to be thinking a couple of steps ahead. Now this is awkward here, mate. Just be careful. This is pretty awkward, to say the least. How are we going to do this? That's fucking awkward again. It's an awkward one. Just use your core and sort of wedge yourself in against your left. You sort of secure up when you get a bit of bridging on. tricky.
Can I reach that, do you reckon?
Hand all there if you need it, like. Give you my hand. Yeah.
On the toe end of my back leg, I got a slip then.
That's it, you're off.
There's an iron on arm then. You?
Yeah. I just sort of wedged myself in. Again here, it's pretty limited in terms of holds.
This wasn't a good foot. One on that, was it? You found that?
Yeah. To be fair, I can't remember. It's just a bit of a blur. What's that? How you feeling, Walsh?
Not too bad. That last bit was...
I think we're nearly at the top now, to be fair.
Struggling with my last foot all there. Just,
Right, up here then.
that was all resting on one push. That back leg had a push, slipped, and then I got pushed from it.
You
I was
speak
like that,
loud.
like, I was just like, what? I was just pushing away from it. Thinking like, is this gonna like, be slippy or what?
This is under the thumb, mate.
What?
Because you're under the thumb. You're under the thumb. But yeah, well, I think these look like our best bet. Just stick to the centre of that. Go on, get away from that edge. Just start progressing to the rock. Away from that edge. Knees if needs be.
What?
I'll just be using my knees if needs be. Wind's picking up now, Walsh. Well folks, I don't know if you can hear, we've got to keep the voices up, but we're just about to top out on Pavey Arc after a pretty, you know, it's pretty, even now, some pretty tricky pretty tricky scrambling there.
Probably the worst one I've ever done that.
Now what I would say is, anyone who's scared of heights or doesn't like exposure, that's a definite no-no. And we've done it on a few other occasions in the dry conditions, and it's been a lot easier than that. That was pretty scary at times. There's nothing to hide saying that. It's a pretty tough scramble. So
many points where just one little misfooting or not getting the right push off, you know, and you'd be just trying to hold your own weight. So in those conditions, like, so not easy.
What I think we'll do now is find somewhere out of the wind, because it's picked up on the top, somewhere a bit sheltered, and crack open a cold bottle of Old Peculiar. Summit. Okay folks, after that I'm going to crack open the old Peculiar, Theakston's Old Peculiar, nice. With mysterious origins long lost in the mist of mash and time, Old Peculiar is the perfect bait to sponsor the crime writing festival in Harrogate, on the Old Peculiar crime novel of the year, chosen by members of the public. Load of rubbish, just beer. So here we go. It's open, sprayed everywhere. Yours don't wash.
I feel old after doing that, so yeah.
Excuse me. It's nectar that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Cheers.
Okay.
MCM Outdoor Show. Jack's Rake. How's that for a view, Walsh?
I love it, isn't it? Hopefully it picks up all the little mounds there. Is that Rosh Mutana, is it?
Don't know.
Something like that.
Some kind of like glacial till moraine. Submersion test?
Did you zoom or?
No. We're just looking across the face of Pavey Arc now. All the way we've been up. I don't know if you can make him out, but there's someone in a yellow jacket with a yellow rucksack on there, about a third of the way up, quarter of the way. All the way up there, over the top, cheeky beer, down the path. There's Rambo.
Lovely. Glad I'm not them now. Is that a sheep up there?
No idea, mate.
Think about this one. That's small. Super half an hour. Super half an hour. Look, you have a nice bottle of wine, I think, Jim.
What's that? Bottle of Tinto. Here we go. Nice bottle of Tinto. Well, we're here back at the Stickle Barn Tavern. We've had an interesting evening so far. Being the old Dungeon Ghyll.
Bit of live music.
Yeah, just too busy in there for us though. Pair of old men. So we went to the new Dungeon Ghyll Hotel. And there was a fella playing the guitar at like 6 million decibels, 2 foot from your head. So forget that. What are we on now, Walsh? Just give us a bit of an overview of what we're drinking.
It's Hayward Shiraz 2013. Just having first sip.
What's it like? Horrible.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's not the best, like. What's happening, Mark? Getting any good drinks?
Piss. Right, Wall Street. What are your thoughts on the old Dungeon Ghyll Hotel, the Walker's Bar?
Well, we just walked in and it was very loud music. Probably, oh, is that the right one?
No?
Oh, the folk music one?
Yeah?
Stop trying to
Just
trick me.
said the old Dungeon Ghyll Hotel.
Oh yeah, I thought it was nice. It's like nice hotel side to it with like sort of a nice lady singing. Probably serves nice food by the looks of it, but I haven't tasted it. Yeah, the old. And then the Walker's Bar had some good folk music on. Some nice pints, some nice whiskies, good atmosphere. And we just decided to leave it and have a horrible bottle of red wine. But we saw some nice stars and stuff, like the old Milky Way's like looking good.
Was moist. Morning. Not too bad of a night's sleep. Just woke up once to go to the loo. Chucking it down in the night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which was a bit loud in the old tent.
A few times there.
Sleeping on a thermarest Neo Air, which is not too bad. Got a bit of a sore back. The last couple of years I've been getting sort of like cramp in the middle of my back. I don't know why that is. But it's not been as bad as it's usually been. How was your sleep, Walsh Mice?
Not too bad. Didn't get up for the toilets, that was good. Yeah. Woke up with the rain. Not much else really. A few little rolls to get comfy. A little bit of switching sides.
Here's the interior. Here's the interior of the old classic Van Gogh Equinox 250. A nice little roomy inner. Little tension band straps there. And a lantern hook. Slept with the fly mesh on just to get the venting, maximum venting. And there's a nice porch, and they actually gave you a ground sheet with the earlier ones, so you didn't have to go and spend £30 on top of the expensive tent you just bought. So plans for the day: breakfast, bacon butty on the go, and the old camping gas single hob, and head into Ambleside. Right folks, I'm going to do a very quick morning review of the MSR Reactor, which is camping stroke backpacking stove, primarily used for the boiling of water. I've had this for a few years now and it's served me well. You just use it with normal screw type gas cartridges, and obviously the smaller ones fit as well. Bearing in mind though, it's more stable with the bigger gas cartridge because you've got a wider base. So I'll get it screwed on, we'll light it up, and we'll look at its performance in relation to boil times for the morning coffee. Okay, here's the burner. It's actually called a radiant ring burner. Usual MSR build quality, i.e. very high. You've got your sort of gas control knob here, which folds away for storage, and then all your valves and stuff on the base of it. And that is the burner head itself, and then the pot. Again, very good quality. There's lots of fins there to sort of distribute the heat evenly and concentrate it on the base of the pan. And you actually include sort of just a bit of a pot saver in the bottom of there to stop your gas cartridge in the burner head damaging the pot. So let's get it connected and light it up. Okay, burner's lit. As you can see, you just use the fire steel to get that going. It's actually an MSR logo that you can, I don't know whether you can make that out there, but water wise, it's about half a litre in there, so let's have a look at this boil time in real time. That's starting to boil now. It's literally just coming up to about a minute, and that's how efficient this stove is. There we are. Full rolling boil. Just like 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute 30 seconds. That is cracking. Just what you need. Trust is earned. Do you know that, Michael? Trust is earned. That's what Burgos say anyway.
Trust in the product.
Yeah. MSR Reactor stove's done us well over the years, that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Not only is it great for boiling water, but obviously any boiling the bag stuff.
One of the quickest out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow,
You can't beat the old classic. I don't know why I keep saying the old. Keep saying the old about everything. Sorry about that, but whatever. Wayfarers, beans and sausages. It's a staple of my camping diet at times, but any boil in the bag things with that, rice, anything, great. Let's enjoy this coffee, and next step will be bacon butties, fresh bacon butties, then go into Ambleside and try and get Walsh to spend some money to part with his cash on some outdoor stuff instead of just using mine all the time.
we're celebrating house purchase, aren't we?
So what?
Might have to go a little bit. Keep the spending to
You don't spend
minimum.
anything anyway.
Well, if
He
Chris
is.
buys that much, then I don't
No.
really have to.
So it's Michael's turn to buy some stuff. Yeah. The camping gas portable stove. It's upside down. Here we go. £12 from Blacks a couple of weeks ago in Ambleside. This is our breakfast saviour, this stove, isn't it?
Yep.
Instead
Keeps
of
the
having
cost down.
nothing,
Instead of paying like £8 for the full English.
it's being reheated in the microwave, like the one at the lighthouse in Windermere. Camping gas bistro uses standard CP250 cartridges, widely available in packs of 3 in B&M. Slots in.
Oh, I didn't know that you could get them from there.
There you go. Not the stove, it's just the cartridges. Lock it down, make sure that's off so there's no gas leakage. Lock it down. Draws the canister in. There we go. Should we do it on there? Or not?
See what I know. I lost the picture now, so I'm just doing it on
Oh.
what I think.
It's
Really.
gonna be. You just tap the screen to get the picture on again if you want. We'll do it on that then, eh? Here we go. Well, she's bought an entire griddle pan.
Let's get the smoking lines on the bacon.
We'll get the bacon open and resume this video once we've fired up the stove.
Have a bit of bacon. And get that just starting to
Sizzle away nicely there, was.
smoke away. Nice smell.
Yeah, applewood. Can't get that on camera, can you?
Go with a nice coffee there. Put it on 2 lots of 3. Add 1, then rebatch stuff.
You don't really need to worry about that. It's good
No
though, isn't it?
again, maybe.
Good though, isn't it, Walsh?
Yeah. Nice frying pan. You can see there's not much water coming out the bacon.
Which means
Good
it's
quality.
good. Heading off, Walsh. Been a good trip, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You got loads of footage. Certainly a couple of hours worth of editing for me to do tonight. National Trust Langdale, Great Langdale campsite, okay. Still high season prices, but
Still busy.
it's quite busy, as you can see, is the main sort of field there. Reception shop. 2 toilet blocks. Lots of people heading out to the hills today. Lucky them. As you
You never bother doing a second walk.
no, as you move down is the group field. There's quite a lot of people there going to the folk festival apparently last night, so that's the group field. It's quite nice to see there in winter because there's better drainage and stuff like that. So anyway, been a good trip. Had a good climb up Jack's Rake. Good few beers at the tent. And another adventure and the first video to put on the channel proper, so from me and the Walsh, hopefully see you again. Probably going to be next month. I think the next month's adventure is going to be over to Brothers Water, I think. Sykeside campsite at the base of the Kirkstone Pass. Go there every October. We call it October camp. Yeah. So that's the next one. Stay tuned. If you like us, subscribe. And we'll see you in about a month's time for the next adventure.